gentlemen, hello and welcome to Prison Architect. My name, of course, is Over the Potato, and it is my pleasure to bring you a game that I have played before on the channel, and a game that I'm going to continue to play because I enjoy it so much. This is Prison Architect. As you're probably aware, I've already said it, I thought I'd say it again, and we're going to be creating a brand new prison. Now, we are going to be having a couple of conditions on. Fog of War, yeah, totally. We want to make it as interesting as possible. Forests, randomly generated forests, I like this. Lakes, I don't really think we need lakes. Lakes, I don't really think a prison would be built near a lake, although the one from Orange is the New Black definitely did do that. And buildings, random derelict buildings will be left behind in your land, which you can use as you wish. I don't think we really need to do that, but yeah, failure conditions, totally. We're gonna have on gangs. Some prisoners will arrive with gang allegiances and attack rival gang members on sight. Oh yes, please. Extra challenge, I like it. And events, causes events to occur during the game to keep you on your toes, adds extra challenges and an element of unpredictability. Play. Beautiful. All right. Let's have a look at our plot. Let's see what we got going on here. It's a medium-sized plot, so it's not too big, but it's not too shabby. We've got 2 minimum security and 6 normal security. Now, bear in mind, it's been a while since I've played this, so forgive me if I do anything wrong. Please, make sure that you tell me what I am doing wrong in great detail down in the comments, because I do read everything and I try to respond to everything as well. All right, so let's go ahead and try and get a grant or two. That's a pretty good way of doing things. Well, it looks like there's a fair amount of grants. Don't know if any have been added since last time. I presume probably not. Basic detention center. Great, you can accept no more than 2 grants at one time. And the admin center, that's something that we're going to have to do as well. But yeah, we'll accept the admin center as well, just to get the money. Money's... Oh, can we cancel this grant? Cancellation cost, repayment fine, repayment 20,000 and fine of 2,000. All right, I'm down with that. All right, so building a basic detention center. What we need to do is we need to build a holding cell, build a shower, build a yard, whatnot. This is it's fairly standard stuff. Although, however, I want to make sure that the building that we're going to be building is going to be all encompassing. So we're gonna really splash out on a monster of a building, so to speak. It's going to be really rather large, because we want to see what this thing can do. We want to see what how far we can stretch the game. Hopefully everything's going to be okay. I mean, I don't doubt things will go wrong, but hopefully things go mostly to plan. And we need to make sure that we're careful and that we're considerate and that everything is good. I like how they changed it a while ago, that the lorry driver now comes and helps unload. So if the workmen are already busy doing stuff, then it will eventually get unloaded, albeit at a slower pace. I like that. I think that's very, very good. So we're going to have the prisoner entry come straight down the middle. We're going to probably turn this into fence, and path down the middle. And this will be the entry into the main block. Now, if we want to go into planning mode, we can sort of get to grips with what we're gonna do. So, if I'm not mistaken, a holding cell needs to be at least, is it 3x3? I think it might be 3x3. It's 5x5. Okay, so I was 2 numbers off. 2 numbers off. That doesn't even make sense, but you get the picture. I was 2 away. Alright, so if that's 7x7, then that should mean that the interior is 5x5. Indeed it is. Let's get rid of that nonsense. So that can be a little holding cell. We need to build a shower. Well, you know what? Let's stick with blocks of 5. Let's stick with blocks of 5. I quite enjoy blocks of 5. Looks fine. A yard. That can be the yard. We can have an extra specially big yard. A kitchen. We can start a kitchen off. In fact, you know what? We're going to build a fairly big kitchen. Well, a fairly big canteen. This can be the canteen. How about that? This can be the canteen, and this can be the kitchen. So I'm actually kind of happy with that. That's looking pretty good. Pretty good for a basic sort of build. In fact, you know what? Let's make it even. Let's move this back by just 1. There we go, and we'll have a little bit more space in here, which we could potentially put a common room or something later on. Right now, things are slowing down because I'm being an idiot and not placing one of those darned jail doors, which are oh so essential in a jail. Oh so essential? Oh so essential. That's what I mean to say. We're also going to need one for a holding cell. We're not going to need a door for the shower room. I mean, we'll just put some of those drains down. In fact, we will remove some wall, please. Thank you. Oh, I wasn't in planning mode. That's the issue. There we go. And that should mean that we can now... Oh, I did not know you could pause it by pressing space. I guessed, but I didn't know. Alright. That down there. See, that actually looks kind of professional, doesn't it? Looks like I planned to do that. I didn't, of course. But you know what? I'm okay with it looking like that. Let's cancel that and stick that there instead. Beautiful. Great. Happy days. Everybody's a happy chappy. And it looks quite nice. Alright. Let's get the materials in for a wall. We're going to just go for the standard... The standard brick, I think, is the way it should be referred to. The standard brick. We will have this there, that down there, and we'll have one staff entrance over in this vicinity. The yard can just be something like that with a little entrance in there, because of course they don't need sunlight. I mean, prisoners needing sunlight, that's not something that they need. Jeez, no, of course not. So that doesn't really matter. Oh, a generator. I forgot about a generator, didn't I? What an idiot. Alright. We're gonna have to place a bloody generator. Can we place a power station over here? I mean, it could work, actually. And let's think about it. You can't build on there, but you... 3 there. You know what? I kind of like the idea of having a power station across the road. It wouldn't be very big, would it, though? We need it to be big. We can't build on the actual road, so I guess that's just a no-go straight away. I suppose up here, up in the very furthest reaches, 6 by 6, 7 by 7. We need 6 by... No, we don't. We need... Let's think about this. The walls will be 1 on each side. And to make it 3 by 3, we need that. To make it... Okay, we need a 6 by 6. That's fine. And then we will need a 3 by 3 extra add-on bit on this side. There we go. And everybody's happy suddenly. Great. Alright. Everybody's happy. You guys build that. We will place down the utility stuff imminently. That's completely wrong. Look at that. That's absolutely terrible. Right, we need an extra... We need an extra line. Oh my goodness, I just want to scrap all this. Scrap it all. You know what? Screw it. Let's be inexact. As long as it's big enough, that's fine for me. I just don't want to be too big and wasteful, though. Alright, there we go. That's fine. $2,000 for a little building, a little outhouse, a power outhouse. I'm happy with that. Alright. Now, get rid of that planning bit, get rid of that planning bit, get rid of these planning bits. Let's get some objects in. Let's get some jail doors. Doors, and door there already. Don't need doors on the shower, that's fine. We will place the pipe down. You know what? There's no mucking around. There is absolutely zero mucking around today. We are on point. That there. And that there. Perfect. Electrical cable. We haven't really got the need to... Did I just delete that? I deleted that. That was a very precise right click on me, but hey ho. Alright, let's set some rooms up. So we've got that there. Yard is going to be here. Yep, that's fine. The shower area is going to be here. The shower area should actually be A-OK just to be classified as a shower area right now. Although I don't know if they test it, so it's got to have running water. Kitchen there. That's quite a nice kitchen, actually. I do like the shape of that kitchen, and I like the shape of that. Unfortunately, we're going to have to demolish this one wall so that staff can get through. Staff and prisoner volunteers can get through there, but that shouldn't be a problem. Alright, 5 by 5 enclosed, wall surrounded, failed, toilet, bench, and indoors. It is indoors, so we just need a toilet and a bench, both of which are very, very doable and can be done just like that. What do you know, eh? What do you know? Let's get some small water pipes coming across there, and let's play the game. Let's stick it back on normal speed. Alright, beautiful. I feel things are actually going really, really well for the first 10 minutes of the episode. I mean, things can really go very badly very quickly. But, you know, we require an entrance up here. Well, let's get a staff door there. Why not? Is that perfectly centered? I don't know if it's perfectly centered. Well, it's never going to be perfectly centered. It's a 10 by 10. So, that's a real shame, but whatever. Alright, we've built a holding cell, we've built a shower, we've built a yard. We haven't built a canteen yet. We haven't stuck all of the stuff that we need in it. So let's do that now, and let's also do the kitchen stuff that we need to do right now. Because, why not? There's no time like the present, we might as well. Alright, serving tables. 1, 2, benches. 1, 2, 3, and some tables. 1, 2, 3, and back to benches. Let's just... No, let's... 1, 2, 3. Let's get rid of this and cue the... Oh, I did not mean to get rid of that stuff. Yeah, so basically we're going to demolish this piece of wall instead of this piece of wall, which is going to make everything a little bit better. Fingers crossed, anyway. Alright. There we go. And the pipe's going down, which is what we like to see. Hopefully the door is going to get built in good time. It's a staff door, so it's a nice and easy build. It's not like one of these huge, great hulking prison doors. I want to clarify, I don't know how a prison door looks, but hey-ho. I imagine it would be pretty huge and pretty heavy and whatnot. Objects, we're going to need a sink and a fridge and a collection of all those amenities that go so familiarly in a kitchen. If I... right way round. There we go. Perfect. A fridge can go quite comfortably there. And a cooker can go there. Now this is obviously going to be the induction hall. This is not going to be a main proper area for prisoners. Is this completed yet? Taking your sweet time, sunshine. There we go. Perfect. Utilities. Power generator there. We can fill that row out with capacitors just to show that that's where it's going to go. And then that will go there. Perfect. Alright, so that fits in really, really well. And that will allow us to get a complete ring of capacitors around that generator. Which is good. Which is really, really good. Proves that we're off to a really good start. What's wrong with you? There's no prisoners assigned to eat in this canteen. Well, I'm sorry. I apologize profusely that I haven't had any prisoners yet. 2 guards. 2 cooks. Give me the money. Yeah, 10 grand. Right there. That's how it should be. That's absolutely how it should be. We're actually also going to start planning for an administrative block right now. You know what? We're all go right now. Right now. This is going to be the admin block. It's going to be expensive. How much is that going to cost? 14 grand. 15 grand. I'm not entirely sure that we can afford that. Alright, we're going to have to do it modularly. Alright, so, hear me out here, hear me out. We're going to have rooms that are 4x4, right? So let's use, I don't know, let's use pathways to signify rooms. Alright, let me just check. How big does an office need to be? Office needs to be 4x4. That works for me. I can work with that. Alright, walls, let's get the walls up. There's going to be a door there. Now, we're going to want to get rid of this and make it so that that goes like that. We're going to have another 4x4. No, that's going to be the wall. This is going to be the start of the office. Alright, there we go. I'm trying to mentally prep this out as fast as I possibly can because, you know, this is the boring part. This is the part that not many people care about in Prison Architect, but it's the part that everybody's going to watch because it's the first episode. So, you know what? We're gonna try our damnedest to make some serious progress in this episode, ladies and gents, and hopefully we're gonna continue to make some serious progress throughout the series and throughout the game and whatnot. Without a doubt, we're gonna do that. All right, so we're gonna need, I think it's 4 offices that we need, I'm going to make 6 just in case. Just in case my memory is failing me and we do indeed need more than however many I said we needed. How many did I say we need? I said we needed 4. It's the wrong type of thing. We should be doing this with wall. That's wrong. I apologize. Excuse me. Alright. There we go. That's working. That's working much nicer. Okay. Finish this off there. Finish this off there. That goes there. That goes there. That works. That works. That works beautifully. Alright, and then the rest of this stuff is going to be for canines and stuff. So, you know, we're going to keep this area very, very open to ensure that we can expand and stick some dogs and some security systems and whatnot in here. So this area is going to be very, very important. But for now, we're only probably going to build the first 2 offices. Now, I think that's sort of you know, good about Prison Architect is that you can be very brutal and you can say, okay, we're just going to build literally this bit because that's all we need to complete our grant. And I suppose that shows you the flaws in the grant system. You know, you never go above and beyond, even if there's any issues with it. I mean, I don't know. You can look at a lot of examples of government grants probably and say, yep, companies only did this because that's all they had to do. They didn't look at the safety concerns or whatnot because that's not what they had to do. But whatever. We're not talking about politics right now. We're talking about Prison Architect, and Prison Architect is arguably much more interesting than politics. Has the generator been placed? The power station has indeed been placed. So let's set this off on long downward trend to get to here. We're gonna run electrical cable and pipes in parallel. If we need to extend this down, then I will indeed do that in a couple of places. But for now, we'll see how that builds out. Should be fine, I reckon. It should be fine. All right, we're going to continue building our admin block up here. There we go. We're going to classify this area as an office. There we go. And then we are going to fill it with all the necessary materials that any respectable office worker could possibly need. Like that, and a chair. Where is the chair? I love it how every office needs a filing cabinet. I think that's hilarious. I don't think I've seen a filing cabinet for at least 10 years, but that's probably just because I've not been in an office for a while. What do we need? We need a chair. Where the heck's a chair? Oh, it's up at the top. Of course it's up at the top. Alright, great. So that's a mirror image of each other, so that should be fine. We'll also get some electrical cable running across here, attached to there, and we'll run it out there. That's fine. Okay, that's great. So, you know, we've been pretty specific about what our needs are. Also, we need to link up the pipe nonsense. Okay, it needs to be linked up there. Beautiful. That was a lot of money. That was $1,000 of literally pipes, which we're never going to see again. So it's like an investment that you can't see at all, which is worrying, I suppose, but who cares? All right, now pretty much the only thing that people need to do is stick all the stuff in, and that should technically mean that that we're going to be 100% up in this thing. All right, let's get a warden. I know you're missing your office. I apologize. But it is going to be coming very, 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 very shortly. Very, very shortly. I mean, you're missing the office desk and you're missing the chair, so... No, you're both missing the office desk. You're both missing the office desk. Okay, so apologies for not having the office desk, but there's not much I can do. I mean, you're both the office desks are coming. You might have to work in darkness for a little bit, but honestly, we're paying you enough that you shouldn't be complaining about that. I suppose... If he wanted to complain about working in the office, in the dark, I wouldn't blame him. Working in the dark is probably a pretty miserable experience, but it's not really my issue. I'm not him. I'm not working in the dark. I've got a torch which I can move around willy-nilly. Alright, we completed one grant. We're going to complete a second one. Unlock finance through bureaucracy. That's definitely going to be on the list. Prison maintenance is a nice, easy one that I like to go for. It doesn't give us that much money, but it's totally worth it. All right, bureaucracy. What did we was it? Prison finance? Was it finance and accounting? I think it was a finance and accounting. Unlock finance through bureaucracy. It was indeed. My memory has served me well, which is reassuring and encouraging. All right, let's get everything up online, guys. Come on, fix it all up. We want to make sure that everything is above board. Have we not got any power over here yet? Why is there not power? Oh, you've literally not connected the last 3 electrical cables together. Well, come on, workers. Come on. I mean, we could hire some more, you know, if ever there was a time to hire some more, that would be now. I suppose let's hire 2 more. Might as well. I mean, it's going to reduce our daily cash flow, but who really gives a damn? Cash flow is completely irrelevant at the start of the game, especially when you've got such volatility from all of the grants. So it doesn't really matter. I'm not an accountant, though. Don't quote me. Don't quote me on my my financial advice. Although, don't buy prostitutes. That's my financial advice. Okay, great. This is on. This is working. That's fantastic. That's what we need to see. That's what we like to see. That's great news. Now, yep, that's connected there. Even better. We don't need to worry about connecting the water up to things. That's fantastic. So, wow. Great. This is good. This is really, really good. This is what we like to see. And this is fantastic news to see that everything is actually going so well. However, it's not going as well as it could be. Oh, in fact, that's going pretty well. We just connected all of these waters together. These toilets. I meant to say these toilets, but I meant to say toilets. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, we've just connected a couple of things together. We've got a few more to connect up. So we're going to do that right now. And hopefully everybody will build it in fairly good time, because that's what we like to see. And you know what I like is the fact that we can. Didn't build that far enough, I guess. Well, is we can cannibalize this building in the future. You know, we can just strip out all of the walls from the inside and say, hey, you know, this is the kitchen, or this is the, you know, this is the canteen or something. You know, we can really just get rid of all this and then just build a new building, and that's the fantastic malleability of Prison Architect, is you can just do whatever you damn well please, which is kind of nice. We've unlocked finance through bureaucracy. What are we going to go for now? Wow, okay, so this is micromanagement. That's fair enough. Well, I don't care about that. I care about getting an accountant. That's what I care about, because that's in our mission. There we go. Beautiful. 5 grand completion payment. I think that's pretty shabby. I think that's pretty good. It's 2 hours until our prison arrive. Until our prison arrive. Goodness sake, I can't speak today. It's 2 hours until our prisoners arrive. So I'm going to pause there and end the episode so that we can start on a high note with our prisoners coming in and hopefully not wrecking our prison. They're only normal security, so I hope they won't. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name, of course, has been Open Potato. Thank you very, very much for watching, and hopefully you'll tune in next time for some more Prison Architect. Until then, bye.